Hello. Thought I'd give a little Saturday tour. These just came up from seed in my avocado. They must have been, well, they're from last year, and they just decided to grow in there. It's so pretty. Here I have a plumeria. That is, might be actually making a bud in there. Where are, I don't know, but I've had it for 3 or 4 years. So I'm not looking forward to trying to find a home for it inside for the winter. It usually loses all its leaves, but that's okay. It'll be okay. But yeah, so there's actually a breeze this evening, so that's like a miracle. Coleus looks pretty. Things are okay. I've got big plans in the works for redoing this circle garden. I found some metal raised garden beds on clearance. So I ordered, well, they came in pairs, so I ordered 2 sets, so it's 4. And they're like a foot deep. And they're 2x4 oval shaped, you know, with rounded edges. So I'm going to put 4, you know, in a star shape. You know, because I have north, east, south here, and west there. So I'm going to put 1 at each direction and dig up these plants and distribute them throughout the beds. Anyway, it's a big job. I hope I can get it done. But hopefully it will be better. Better for something. Who knows? Anyhow. Yeah, everything's doing good. I have this tomato here that I found growing in that circle bed. It was only like 1 inch tall, and I put it in this pot, and lo and behold, it's making fruit. I have no idea what variety. I'm leaning towards a manna orange, but we won't know until the fruit ripens. Oh yeah, so it's doing all right. And here, we were having another dry spell, and so having to water every day again. And as much as I really could just give up, because I'm kind of over it, the insects, the butterflies and hummingbirds and there's just so much life in the garden that needs these zinnias to survive for food. So I'm continuing to water and try to keep everything alive until frost for the other creatures in the garden. There is Andy. He's a creature. Aren't you, Andy? He doesn't let me touch him really, but come on. Yeah, so in here I've got lots going on still. I didn't ever show you these beautiful Chinese forget-me-nots here. Aren't they pretty? I really hope that they reseed. Well, these reseeded. There was only 3 or 4, and so they survived. I had to put that stepping stone in there to deter armadillos. So, and this also, this Jimson weed here came up on its own. I've grown it before, but it just reseeded itself in here, and that was lovely to see. There's bunches of jalapenos over there, and more zinnias. Zinnias got tall. But yeah, so the goldfinches eat all the petals off for the seeds. But the hummingbirds and the butterflies and the bees really, of course, go after the nectar. Here I have this pretty Mexican sage. Not Mexican sage, excuse me, Mexican tarragon, which is Lucida, Tagetes lucida. Not sure. This pretty, look at that pretty zinnia. I always meant to prop it up because it fell in that spot, but I never did. But it's very happy there, so it just blocked the pathway. No big deal. No big deal. Ooh, too close. Still getting a few zucchini. This pretty white zinnia came. That's really pretty. Yeah, so this bed, oh, so much better. But yeah, peppers. Lots of peppers. I didn't have good crops for everything, but that's okay. As far as cucumbers and beans, well, I only had 4 cucumbers. Little pickling cucumbers, but that's okay. Next year, we'll try something different. But, oh, here she is. But yeah, I have these wonderful, of course, praying mantis everywhere that I love. I don't know if you'll see her. She's there. Yeah. And her mate is here also. Somewhere. I see him every couple days. In these Cubanella peppers, they've made their home. But, yeah. Happy critters. Happy critters. Happy critters. And these cherry peppers, which ended up being like 3 or 4 feet tall and really skinny, are finally, as you can see, making more fruit. So I'm excited about that because this is my favorite pepper, cherry peppers. Hot cherry peppers. Anyway, so that's really nice. Continuing to get pequeño peppers ripening, which I love. I haven't picked them all yet. I need to get out there and pick them. Well, I'm out here, but I canned tomatoes today, so I've already had a job to do. To peel and pack in jars and cans, so I ended up with 11 more jars, so that makes a total of 16 jars of tomatoes, so that's nice. It's better than me letting them rot, huh? Most of these zinnias are taller than I am. It's a pretty red runner bean too. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's real pretty mixed in there. Anyway, so mostly now it's zinnias. Zinnias for the butterflies and birds. Peppers, yes, still peppers. Still peppers. See, this is a cherry. It's like a vine. It's a pepper vine. I don't even know. I think I got these seeds from Mary's Heirloom. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, of course, the beautiful candy roaster pumpkin squash is still going crazy. And continuing to have to tie up the lemon squash, which are getting very tall also. Tomorrow I'm going to harvest the dill seeds here, what I can, and also from that parsley that we passed. The Scotch bonnets are starting to make peppers, but the dang grasshoppers keep eating holes in them. See, here's one. The Scotch. Where are you? Where are you? Scotch, there you are. A Scotch bonnet. So I can make my jerk seasoning. That's what I'm going to do with my, oh, it smells so fruity, all this Tulsi. With my habaneros also. I'm going to dry them and make them into jerk seasoning. Because it takes a lot of peppers. And I made some last year, but it was not very much when you got it all mixed, and I was being very miserly with it. So I didn't use it all up, but hopefully I can get a bigger batch going this year. Cayenne pepper's doing well. Figs are still green. Right, Andy? I built a crazy... There's Orion in the elderberries. I built a crazy structure here to support the candy roaster vine. It is a wonky thing that is not permanent, of course, but it was built with what I had. So hopefully it will climb across. Here's some more pretty zinnias. Tell you, these zinnias are the star of the garden this year. So, it's making some fruits. I don't know how many will actually set. This one, I'm not sure if it got pollinated. Oh, can you see it? Anyway, oh, there's more growing this way. I'll have to tie it this way. Anyway, yeah, so lots still going on here. Lots still going on. Anyway, just wanted to share a little update with you. Like I said, I fried and froze a bunch of peppers and tomatoes I canned today, and so I'm trying to keep on top of it. This crazy weed is blooming. It's called a cup plant because the leaf bracts come together, and if we were having any rain, which we're not, it would pool in here like a cup. So it's called cup plant, which the butterflies and pollinators love. But boy, oh boy, you let it go to seed, it's gonna do its best to, it reseeds easily. But it's pretty. I've learned to really cut it back, Heather. Trying to control it some. Because if I hadn't cut this back earlier in the season, it would be twice as tall. I mean, it's already 5-6 feet tall. And if I hadn't pruned it, it would be a lot taller. So, this is some pretty zinnias that came back. Look at that. Pretty. Next year, I'm buying yellow zinnia seeds, because I only had one, so. Anyway, oh, look at the light through the Swiss chard. Let's see if we can capture any of that on film. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, the sun's coming through. The sun is setting. Thank God. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little cooler, so I'm anxious to spend a little time. Maybe just sitting and drinking iced coffee. Who knows, but should be a little cooler. So anyway, take care. I'm going to go back inside, get a bath, and relax for the night. I've had all I can handle today. So, anyway, everybody have a good night. Bye.